So guys, just 1 week ago, my dog, Triggy Gibson, has passed away. So this is the first time I've announced this. I've never shown him on camera before, but he was an Australian shepherd, a mini Aussie, and before we decided to buy him, or before we bought him, we didn't know specifically about the breed, and every dog breed has its drawbacks, but this breed had the drawback of seizures, and he had some seizures for a while. One time, the first one he ever had was he was laying on the back of our couch, and I was just laying down there right next to him watching some TV or whatever, and I think I got up to do something, and then when I came back, I was just about to lie back down again. He fell on the seat of the couch and then rolled down onto the floor, and he started shaking and having a seizure, and so we took him to the vet, and we got him on a medicine, and then he had them, and he kept having them, so we put him on another medicine, and after a while, he never had one in a long time, until like a couple months ago. He started having them again. Then we started taking him to the vet, putting more medicine on him, or like the same medicine but just more of it. And we kept giving that to him every day. Then one time when we went to the ER, he had to stay overnight there, and he was in a little cage, and he actually escaped. And so one of the vets there went in there with him and became his favorite pet, which was really, really sweet. So after a while, we took him up to the ER again, and we realized that the second medicine he went on just stopped the other medicine he was on, and so he seized again. He kept seizing, and so a little before we were supposed to give him his medicine, he seized again, and then so we gave it to him, and he kept seizing and seizing and seizing. And then one night he had a super duper duper long seizure, or it was a phantom seizure, I think, because I was asleep while this happened. So my parents took him to the ER, and when he came, and when the vet gave him medicine to get him out of the seizure, and when he got out, he didn't recognize my parents, which was really, really hard, because my parents were like his favorite people, he really, really liked them. And then just the fact of knowing them so much and loving them so much to not remembering them was really hard. And then my parents decided that it wasn't fair to him, and he couldn't go through another day of this. And they made that hard decision of putting him down, which is really hard on all of us. I woke up the next day to find out that he was gone, and I'm just pinching myself, thinking this is a dream. But then I realized it's real. It's really hard on all of us. So